What's the most common mistake you're seeing truckers make with their insurance policies?
Typically, I would start with when they sign their contract, you have to be aware of what the motor carrier brings to you. So keep in mind they're the author of the contract. It's already in their favor. And so you become a participant into their lifestyle or their operating style. The biggest mistake I see most owner operators make is never understanding what occupational accident is intended to do. So some of the products out there on the street today, for example, are a secondary medical, which means that your private insurance pays first, and then the occupational accident program comes over the top and pays whatever is left over from the medical carrier.
Right.
So you need, first thing you need to do, and I see some of these, fair enough. You need to make sure that when you read your policy, you know that it's primary. And I would suggest that most of our major competition are primary, but there's a lot of that secondary market out there, and they still have a good presence, and people get caught up in it. And then they find out the coverage is really in their court on their medical, or their wife's medical, or their spouse's medical, whatever the case is. Also, you need to make sure when you start looking at the insurance required by the motor carrier, that your business doesn't go out of existence just because you've terminated a contract, either through you terminating it or the owner or the motor carrier terminating your owner operator contract. And you want to make sure that it's transportable so that you can make your next business decision and still have your insurance intact. Mm-hmm. The last thing that you need to do, and of course, Charlie and I have talked about this over the last couple of weeks, just on accounts that we know where a contract is terminated, and then the guys out there with no insurance can't even drive home.